Hi, welcome back to my channel, Cosmic Insight Astrology. I am your co-pilot, Christina. If you have an Aquarius rising, secondly Aquarius moon or sun, this is your April astrology forecast. All right, Aquarius, let's see what kind of opportunities you will have or what kind of challenges you will need to face in April. First of all, we're going to start actually with Mercury. And Mercury going to move April 3rd in your fourth house in Taurus. Taurus is a fixed earth sign. It is something tangible. The fourth house has to do something with your living situation, with your family, with your real estate business. So Mercury is actually connected and linked to sales. It's linked to communication devices, the way you are actually processing information. So in your fourth house, after its ingress Taurus, on the 7th, it's going to go pre-retrograde period. And on the 21st of April, it's going to retrograde until May 15th. So in the fourth house, you will actually have perhaps a family member coming back to your life. Maybe you didn't talk with someone who you cared for before. It could be someone who is a nurturing person, maybe your mom or whoever actually was the most nurturing when you grew up. And that person starts to talk to you again. It could be also like a real estate business opportunities coming back into your life. Also, what we have to talk about, April 6th, we're going to have a pink moon, full moon. And this is going to happen at second decan, which is an Aquarian flavor, because from Libra, the second air sign is Aquarius. So it's going to get a technological, humanitarian flavor to it. Moon is your emotions, that's your feelings, that's your subconscious, the way you are nurturing your children, or you were nurtured, or you're nurturing your inner child. It's also actually representing your dogs as well, if you have any. So full moon is usually a completion, signing off of contract, ending something. It doesn't have to be a bad ending, but it's an ending. Something come to, like finishing a project. In your ninth house, it could be something with studying. Maybe you were in law school and you're finishing it. Maybe you are finishing a project abroad. It could be something to do with your citizenship, with your visa, with your passport. And, this is the time when you are getting it. It could be also something with justice system, because ninth house also justice as well, because ruled by Jupiter, and actually Libra itself, it is something with legal matters. So it could be like you ending a court case as well. Definitely, it could be really positive if you are looking to move abroad and you applied for green card or visa. On the other hand, it could also connect with long distance traveling, or it could connect with older siblings. So actually, you might going to finish a relationship with an older friend or siblings over here, or you might going to say, you know what, I was studying abroad, I was teaching abroad, and it came to an end. I don't want to do it again or anymore. And, I'm going back home. So then the sun is going to be in your third house. And third house, actually, the ninth house also could be something with publication. So you might publish a book or something like that. What else is happening here? So the third house, the sun going to be in your third house. So anything with communication, short distance traveling could be actually in center of attention. But, the moon actually going to oppose Chiron, and Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron is anything to do with your guilt, shame, your wounds from the past. And the wound could come actually from your neighbor, or maybe your younger siblings, or it could come from a friend. And right now you're going to relieve that kind of shame and guilt again. Or maybe you're just thinking of them, missing them, because either they passed, or, they actually left, or you don't talk at this moment, and then you are just missing them. So it could create some kind of hurt and hurtful feelings, or crying about the situation. Then what else is going to happen? Then on the 11th of April, we're going to have Venus going to Gemini. Gemini is in your 5th house, and Venus is anything with love, with luxury, with comfort, and with currency. And actually, it also rules your material possessions. In your 5th house of investment or joy, creativity, it has to do something with music, with written or spoken words. So you might going to be really enthusiastic to write a lyrics or get a muse and write a book or like poems, write poems. You might going to get an opportunity from a record label or something with entertainment business. Venus is its currency, right? And Gemini is digital and 5th house in investment. So you might going to learn about digital currencies because in the future you will be able to actually invest in that. Or actually, it could be 6 weeks where some kind of digital currency you invested before, it's going to pay off and it's going to be really auspicious for you. On the 15th, we're going to have Vesta. Vesta is the asteroid of eternal flame, your passion, your compassion, and also it's a wise asteroid and very good for investment. All right. So Vesta is gonna go to your 4th house. 4th house, as I said, it's your living situation. Over there, it's creating something. If you want to invest in real estate business, getting a real estate license, perhaps it would be a great idea this time. And we're going to have on the 20th, actually, just right before the sun going to ingress Taurus on the 20th, we're going to have a solar eclipse, and it's going to be a hybrid solar eclipse. And this is going to be a black moon eclipse. So black moon representing 2 new moon, either in the same sign or the same month. It's going to be actually the same sign in Aries, and it's going to happen in 29 degrees. 29 degrees is karmic. It is an ending. It is something I need to finish because of I know something new awaiting for me, and I'm excited about that. Aries is excited, it's bold, it's enthusiastic, it is like action oriented, and it's in your 3rd house. So it is a positive change over here, something to do with maybe even writing a book or, doing your website, creating your website, getting a new neighbor, maybe your younger sibling going to visit you, or maybe you're going to get an amazing neighbor next door. So it is definitely, or it could be some kind of educational situation, like you're going to create a trading school or maybe an online school, and you are really enthusiastic about that. This solar eclipse actually going to conjunct Vesta, which is really good. So it could be something like finishing a real estate class or getting a license, or, it could actually indicate something like some kind of family-oriented studying. It could also actually indicate like your sibling coming to live with you or gonna visit you. Because 4th house is family, 3rd house is sibling or a friend coming, and it's going to be unexpected, but it's going to be really loving. It's going to be, like welcoming situation. But this eclipse, because it's going to happen 29 degrees here, right, in your 3rd house, it's going to actually square Pluto in the 3rd house. So what's going to happen? It's an out of sign square, but square is some kind of challenge. It has a Martian energy. It is bold and intrusive sometimes. So it could be like, purpose could be neighbors, and it could be like you get a stalker from the neighborhood and it's going to annoy you. Or it could be like, your community doesn't like the way you become powerful, and they're going to make some word about that or tell you about that. It could be also something like you can actually change the way you communicate, and it's going to be really powerful. And like this power what you got, it could be like intimidate people. But really the third house, it could be your sibling. First house is you might going to actually overpower a friend, and then it could come some kind of challenge in this. Or it could be like you're going to actually create a lot of artificial or internet-based or technological-based like your office going to become really technological, and somehow you don't know how to use it, and it's gonna give you a little bit of hardship with that, because third house could represent your office, and everything is, or you have to create your website and you decided you're gonna do it on your own, and you're going to get lost a little bit, and it's gonna annoy you. All right, guys. All right, Aquarius. If you loved my video, please subscribe and press that like button, and share that with your family and friends, so they also going to get, benefit from my guidance. And comment below. So interact, and I promise I will actually answer back, and I will give you guidance if you need something extra over here. Otherwise, I wish you a happy eclipse season and April, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for your attention. Check out my website, www.urbanwitch.org. See you soon. Bye for now.